It is always great to have Ravi Dharamshi back on the market, and especially when we are talking about turning points, especially when we talk about mega trends and big themes. And today, it is the private equity or the private business investor day for ValueQuest and their clients. So Ravi, first, shall we start with the public market or the private market? They both have different stories.
Let's start with public markets first.
Okay, public market. 10 days ago, everybody was trying to search where the bottom for this market is. Now everyone is saying that the bottom is in place. Let's now try and find the roof for the market. Where are we headed?
No, it's only in hindsight we will know where the bottom was. But the reasons that caused the correction, I think have been addressed. Whether it is government or whether it is RBI, whether it is in terms of fiscal, monetary or regulatory, everything has been addressed. And the main cause of concern obviously was valuations. Now valuations have corrected, come to long-term or below long-term average. So from that perspective, barring a major crisis breaking out anywhere in the world or domestically, I think most of the correction seems to be done. Can never rule out another 5% kind of a correction. But I would put my money on the fact that worst seems to be over for the moment.
The market fell because of two factors. Earnings were slowing down and valuations were expensive. Have valuations become attractive or they are still expensive?
So as I mentioned, if there were 2 standard deviation above the fair value, they are probably at fair value now. I won't say that the conditions are not such that we need to swing the pendulum all the way back to deep value. I don't think that's the case. We are more in a mid-cycle kind of a scenario where it is a little bit of growth slowdown, little bit of margin compression. That's the issue. So this is not going to become a recession, or this is not going to become a balance sheet issue. So from that perspective, it remains a correction. And if it is a correction, then I think we can place our bets on the fact that more or less the correction is done.
Okay. So what happens from here? Which is that, are we in for a compounding market or are we in for a V-shaped rally?
I wish I knew that. I have no idea, no way of saying that. But I am just happy about the fact that government is back to focusing on growth. They are back to, trying to ignite one more engine of growth besides government capex. There is now consumption trying to be revived. Also, I am hoping for revival on the private sector capex and maybe broad basing of the real estate cycle. If those confluence come through, maybe not now, but maybe 12 to 18 months from now, then I think you will regret the fact that you did not deploy money at this point of time. Again, see, even during COVID times, we did not know how the recovery was going to be. At that point of time, we all thought that, okay, it's uncertain, but the odds are in your favor. I get the same feeling even right now. Future is uncertain, but the odds are in your favor. If you have more than 3 years outlook, time to be building portfolio.
Okay. They say market never reacts to the same thing twice. I think markets have already reacted to the tariff news at least half a dozen times. So even if tariffs are rolled out, do you think from a market standpoint, it is like old news and no news now?
Yeah, I think overall market should not be reacting going forward, but there might be some sector-specific or company-specific reaction that might still pan out. And I really feel that in the grand scheme of things, India is not a priority for US. So I fail to see how it can make any big impact on India.
Where have you shopped in this decline?
Wherever our convictions lie. No, so we continue to, so there are 3 buckets. One is the deep value bucket. Over there I feel the large private sector banks, some general insurance companies and some NBFCs and life insurance companies as well. These sectors fall under the deep value kind of opportunity. There are some sectors where there is continuing business momentum. So whether it is renewables, whether it is power transmission, these are continuing business momentum, and we continue to like that as well. And there are some new age sectors which are probably still not yet represented in the market, and which probably brings us to the private equity piece of it, is that aerospace. I think these are all new sectors being born in the market, and people yet don't know the kind of potential it holds, and that is what we will uncover some of it in our private equity investor day today.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.